St. Paul native Louie Anderson has been getting critical praise playing a TV mom, Christine Baskets, on the FX show Baskets.
Louie Anderson is in town for two stand-up comedy shows, Friday in Coon Rapids and Saturday in St. Paul. M.A. Roscoe caught up with him between gigs where he talked about his comedy's Midwestern roots.
We are at the Holiday Inn East, where Louie Anderson is performing on Saturday. You have a show Friday night in Coon Rapids.
I do, so I'm going to just go right from there down here. I'm at the VFW up there.
Still some tickets available.
Are there?
I think that's what I've heard, but not after this.
No, you're right, you're right.
So what brings you to town? This is not your normal time to come to town.
Well, I've been, the show aired starting in January, and then
Baskets.
Baskets.
Oh, that hit the spot.
We got picked up right away, which was very fortunate. And I said, let's do some touring. And so I put together some dates, and I'm working with some old friends, Scott Hansen and his brother Tom, and my friend Marty Keller, and we're doing a bunch of dates in the Twin Cities area. So I said, hey, let's go my old stomping ground, St. Paul, one of my favorite places.
Well, it's not just where you grew up. Is it a good place to do a comedy show? Do people get you? Is there a Midwestern flavor, do you think, to your comedy that people here kind of get, or that you drew from?
Yeah, I think what happened here is, when you develop your comedy life here, when the audiences in Minnesota are the best audiences to really get a feel for what is enough and what is too much. And I think that was the greatest thing that they gave me, was this is what we want to hear up to this point. We don't want to hear past that point. So, and it fit me good. It was the kind of thing where I really fit with the audiences, and their sensibilities really fit with me. And so it's always good to come home and revisit that whole stance, because I base my whole life on, I did a cartoon about growing up here. I did Family Feud, which is all about families. And I really, my comedy is still primarily about families and, of course, food.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
The two F categories are handled well. So when you do come back and do stand-up, does it feel like stretching a different muscle now that you've been stretching the acting muscle in Baskets?
It's the only workout I'm getting, by the way, is stretching those muscles.
They look good.
Well, it really is. It's a different muscle. Stand-up is one, of course, it's well-developed, but I'm working on a brand new special because, when you get one job, somebody might offer you another job, and I've been offered to do a new special. And so I'm working on the new material for that, and there's no better place than to come back here where the audiences are so fertile, and and I have no fear to try out new stuff. The other night I did a bunch of new material, and the crowd really liked it.
Well, as Christine Baskets would say, I'm glad people are sniffing around you again, which is really nice to see.
Yeah.
So when we come back, we're going to talk about your groundbreaking role in Baskets. That's when we come back.
He's getting a lot of critical acclaim for the show. Louie Anderson, by the way, has two shows this weekend. Friday night, you can catch him at the Coon Rapids VFW. Showtime is 8 p.m. And Saturday night, he's at the Holiday Inn East in St. Paul. Showtime is at 7.
Yeah, to put that on the DVR to record that.
He's such a nice guy.
Yeah.
He's been on this Bud's Couch a few times, and he's just he's such a genuine human being.
He's one of our pals. We do love Louie.